In this video, I want to show you how you can automatically restore bounced emails in your campaigns instantly. So number one, your campaigns don't pause due to many bounces. Number two, you save space from contact limit instantly. And number three, you keep pitching to those leads that bounce because you will replace them with an alternative email so you don't skip those leads. Now, as a reminder, you can find a template down in the description below. And before we dive in to show you how to actually build that automation, let's run a quick test to show you how it works. So here we are in n8n in this automation. So the automation has two parts. The first part is when we catch a bounced email from Instantly. This is a webhook from Instantly. I will show you later how you can connect it with Instantly. And when we receive the bounce, it updates a Google Sheet where that the email was bounced, so we know. And after that, it captures the email that bounced, and then it starts a new enrichment using full enrich, which we'll do right now. After the enrichment has been completed, then it will update the Google Sheet database with the new email that it found. It will filter to see if the email that was found is the same that just bounced. It will get the lead that just bounced and delete it from Instantly. And from there, it will determine if it has to be verified once again. And if it's good to send the email, it will add it back to the same campaign instantly. Or if the email is deliverable, then we'll add it directly in the same campaign instantly. Now let me show you how you can build this yourself step by step. Let's dive in. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Instantly in your account. You go to settings. From here you want to go to integrations, go to webhook, and here you want to select add a webhook. Now here you select email bounced, select all campaigns, or you select the campaign that you want to use it for, and here you add the webhook. Now is the time to go into n8n and create a webhook. Okay, so we are now in n8n, and what you're going to do is you're going to go click here, you select the webhook. Okay, here let's type bounce, and you want to catch the production URL. You click here so you can copy that. You go back here, you paste it here. So now that we have created the webhook, I'm going to catch some test results so we can continue building the automation. Now that we have the webhook ready, we're going to start the enrichment. So we're going to go full enrich, start enrichment, and here we can put the data here to do the enrichment. So I'm going to do this real quick and then we'll take it from there. All right, so now I have added all the data here except the webhook URL, which I'll show you how you can add it here. Enrichment name, you can add whatever you want. I like to put n8n in the beginning, and from there first name, last name, so I can look back and find the enrichments in case anything happens. We have company domain. So for this one, what I did is I took the email and I did a split here. You can copy that part, split, then you put the at here and 1. So we take what's after the at, basically, which is the domain. So from there, I put the company name, first name, last name, link the URL, and it's very important here to just have the contact email, not the phone. And one last thing that is also very important, you have to go here, custom fields. Here you type previous email, you add the email that bounced. What I also like to do is to go and write campaign name, and then I add the campaign from where it bounced, so I can track back and see where I can put the email later. And before we continue, we have to go here and start the second part of the automation, which is this one, but we'll do the trigger on enrichment result. And there we're gonna go webhook URL, production, I'm gonna take that and put it here. Okay, so now we have connected these two. So what will happen here is when the enrichment is completed, then we will get the data here along with the email that bounced and the campaign where the lead came from. That way we can see if the email that was just found is the same email that bounced, so we don't add it back to the same campaign, and we have the campaign name, so we know where to add the new email that we will find. Now, one more thing for here. Now, if you're using some sort of CRM, so you can track the emails that you have in your Instantly campaign, you can add here another node, which is Google Sheet, and from here you can select the Google Sheet where you have it and filter it based on the email. That way we can find the row, and then you can update the row with some sort of status update that the email was bounced. But for now we're gonna keep it simple, so let's remove these, and like I did before, I'm gonna get some test data for the enrichment and we can take it from there. All right, so now that we have the data of the enrichment, what we're gonna do is we're gonna select an Instantly node to get the lead that bounced. So we're gonna select return all, and then we're gonna go search, and we're gonna put here the email that bounced. This is why it's important to have this data. Let's run it. All right, so here we didn't get any data because the lead is already deleted from the test that I'm doing. So we're gonna get some test data here. Okay, so now we have our mockup data. After that, we're gonna delete the lead from our campaign, and we're gonna select by ID, and we're gonna drag the ID here. Now if I run it, it will probably give me an error because the lead doesn't exist in the campaign. So like I did before, I'm gonna get the test data of what you will get if you run it from the beginning. All right, so we have these mockup data now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a filter. So the email that we had before is not equal to the email that we just found. And if I run it, it will go through. There it is. Okay, so now that we have it, I'm gonna add an if node to see if we need further verification. So I'm gonna select the email status from the enrichment is not equal to deliverable, because I know this is one of the statuses that we get from full enrich, and because it's not, we're gonna add another verification. So to further verify my emails, I'm using million verifiers. I'm gonna show you now how to set it up. Okay, so we are now in million verifier, and we go to API, and we select basically the API, which is this one. And from here, we create an HTTP request. And here we add the URL for the verification. You can get this one from the API docs. And here you add the API from million verifier. Okay, so we added the API. And then we add send query parameters. Email, we need one more, which is timeout. We're gonna add 20 here. And for email, we're gonna add the email that we just found. Now we're gonna run the test, okay? So we have our results, which is catch-all and risky. So I would add it regardless to the campaign. So this is completely up to you. You can either add only the okay emails that are deliverable, or you can decide if you want to add the catch-all as well. So from here, I'll add a filter where the result is either okay or it's catch-all. So we're going to run the test. Okay, that went through. And now we're going to add it back to the campaign. We're going to go create a lead. From here, we're going to select the email that we found, the first name, the last name, the company name, and here we're going to select the campaign as well. So for the campaign, we're going to get the campaign ID. We're going to go to the delete the lead node, and we're going to scroll down to find the campaign ID. We're going to drop it here. And here, if the email from the enrichment is deletable, I'm just going to do the same thing and add it directly back to the same campaign. I just confirm that everything looks good. Here, I'm going to put the email, first name, last name, company name, and back to the same campaign. And that will be it. So what we have now is when an email bounces, we start an enrichment. And when the enrichment is completed, then we find the lead that bounced, we delete the lead. And from there, if the email is not the same with the email that bounced, we continue to do either a verification and put it back in the same campaign, or we add it directly in the instantly campaign. So that will be everything for today. And if you found it valuable, give it a like and feel free to subscribe. And as always, you can get a template down from the description, and I'll see you in the next one.